What's going on, guys? MDLP from the Battle Axe, the strongman gym in Miami, where strength is everything. Let me turn off this fan real quick. You're welcome. Anyway, so I got asked about using the Buffalo bar. This is the Buffalo bar. This Buffalo bar is bent, as you can see. Yeah, you like that? Fucking perverts. It actually has a curvature on the barbell. It's 55 pounds for the most part. So I made a video before about different barbells and why to use it, but I've been asked a few times why it's this one. I use this one in particular. It's gonna have a few reasons. I'm trying to go over it, not necessarily quickly, but the reasons that I think makes it valuable. Again, these are my opinions, which makes them mostly right and most of yours mostly wrong. So, science. So, again, I use this barbell normally to squat. Now, I've seen it been used on the bench. We'll get to that in a second, and my opinions on that. So, this Buffalo bar, I originally learned how to use it in Idolmaker here in Miami. Well, yeah, it's moved it down to Homestead now, but that's where I learned it using like the West Side method. It is a specialty bar. The reason why I use this barbell mainly is to save my shoulders. So, you're gonna see when you get into this barbell, normally your hands are going to be up here. When it's a straight bar, you're going to get right under this barbell and you're going to notice immediately that it's much comfier on the shoulders. So obviously I don't face this way when I squat, but your hands are a little bit lower. Even if you get them tighter, I like to go with my hands here on the power ring. It's in a much comfier position. So when you pick it up, it's just sits better on the back. It sits nicely in the traps. And if your shoulders are tight, you don't have to have that impingement sometimes that a normal barbell can cause. Now, obviously that doesn't mean don't work on mobility. It doesn't mean forget using mobility. Obviously always work on that bullshit, but not everybody was made with the one good eye of Odin. So some of us have to use these bars when shit sucks. I will speak formally as a strongman. As a strongman, I press twice a week. Obviously during a press day and normally during an event day. It just seems like we're pressing all the time. My shoulders tend to get pretty run down. So when I'm feeling comfortable in that position or my shoulders are tight, I'll go ahead and grab this barbell. I also like it that you don't really have to change your squat stance. So you don't have to get super, what's the word? You don't have to change your stance, close your feet out, put your arms in a different position. You're gonna keep the same idea of having that kind of big chest, elbows in, you know, elbows, the ribs tight, etc. You're gonna keep the same discipline with this barbell that you would with any other barbell. So you don't have to get crazy like you would with a cambered bar or anything like that. It's also 67,000 degrees in Miami. So if you're in the north, I hate you and you can die in fire. Number two, I would say, really, besides the shoulders, is that it does kind of give you a little bit of a wiggle, and it does kind of train that thoracic extension, that thoracic spine, where when you start to add weight on the Buffalo bar, she's gonna kind of wanna bend you over a little bit. What is this? Am I dancing? Wow. She's gonna kind of wanna bend you over a little bit, and she will help you kind of keep that extension. Not as much as a cambered bar, but just enough to play a little bit, and with some bands and chains, really test your upper body out and your upper back. Those are the two main reasons why I would use this barbell. Aside from that, just to save the shoulders, change things up, mix up holy shit. Mix up your training, get different, get a little fun, but it doesn't get any better than saving the shoulders for strongman and actually changing up and challenging your upper back. Those are the two main reasons. As far as for benching, I've used it as an accessory. I sometimes do it for volume to get kind of that extra. It's kind of like using the cambered bar, a small cambered bar for benching like a lot of bodybuilders do. You get a lot of stretch, a lot of shoulder stretch at the bottom. I do not do cambered bar, Buffalo bar benching heavy. I think that's a bad idea. A lot of people kind of get into it. I don't see why you put that much pressure on your shoulders when you're already benching and pressing so much, whether you're a powerlifter, weightlifter, or a strongman. But I like the lighter weight for kind of full blood flow and that kind of pec and shoulder stretch. So I highly recommend them. You're probably gonna get them for like $300. I got this one off the Playground Gym here in Miami, but I believe you got this off Elite FTS. I'm not 100% sure, but a lot of people sell this barbell. So do yourself a favor. I think out of all the specialty bars, this may be one of the I want to say one of the top ones. I love it. The camber bar is also pretty good too. But besides the log and the axle as a strongman, this will save your shoulders and allow you to work legs. I know some strongmen don't believe in squatting, whatever. But this is a good way for you to just continue to work out, fight through injuries, change it up with some bands and chains, get that thoracic spine, save the shoulders, keep the same technique, and look pretty cool. It makes for incredible Instagram videos. You're welcome. And assholes think I'm always bending the bar with that much weight. Bless your hearts. I'm not that strong, but I'm gonna continue to be like, oh yeah, I put 600 pounds on there and just bent that bar up. So thank you very much for that. I hope this helps. If you have the chance to pick one up, please do. I highly recommend it. Thank you.